Well, hey folks, ep.7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. Oh, okay. Geez, that looked funny, those two tractors over there. Looked like there was something seriously wrong with my Duke's track. I just put fresh water out for you, kitty. Good heavens. Without complaining to me as soon as I show up today. Where'd you go? Oh well. Anyway, you got fresh water on the porch, so quit your whining. Oh, there you are. Geez, you're a loud cat. Alright, we've got the seeder ready to head down to the other field. I've got the other seeder set up in the in field 1, just over there. Now I wonder, I understand that I can go and empty the yeah, it looks like probably the beastie to do it. That I can go and empty the slurry from the different houses in town. So I would imagine that I would require that thing. This is a complete pain in the butt. I couldn't get it to load seed. There's, yeah, this bag, as you can see, it's almost empty. I was able to carry that outside, because no matter how hard I tried to push into this corner, see, they've stuck the seed bags behind the fertilizer bags. So until I actually emptied one enough to be able to move it, it was a bit of a pain. But that's alright. I'd imagine we could be able to do something about that. I'm pretty sure there was a Seedmaster thing somewhere on the farm. Alright. Let's head out here. Yes, kitty, I hear you. Bye. I tell you, cats. So, I'm going to plant canola down in field 1. Field 2, I think we're going to dedicate to one or t'other of the grains. But down the... went the wrong way. Down the hill here is where I actually need to be going. I can get turned around. Oops, run over the bush. Fork at the road, and I took the one more traveled, and it turned out to be the wrong way. Alright, here we go. So, gotta be careful here. This is all MR kit, and we'll roll at the wave of a branch. So, run away, out of control. There we go. Alrighty, so... now, I have a feeling that hired worker isn't going to work, because these fields are already fertilized, and this one, at any rate, puts down fertilizer. So, as soon as the hired hands realize they're trying to fertilize a fertilized thing, they will go, ah, my job here is done. We just know that's the way things work. So, there we go. And let's try this. Okay, there's, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Let's maybe do this, because I can't really see where it's seeding, to be honest with you. Let me go a little narrow, just to make sure we get some overlap. 5.7 instead of 6. How does that look? Oh. Wow, I can bring up courseplay. I think we're going to need to go a little narrower yet. Let's try about 5.5. That should do it. Okay. And now I'm just going to use that as a guide, because like I said, I don't... I can't see where it's leaving the plantating, so this is going to make it a bit awkward. I guess it looks like the next one's going to start way up here. Maybe we can. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. Okay. So we're going to need to drop it right about there. Alright. But what I want to do here is we're going to do one quick run around the outside, and then we're going to sick the AI on it, because this guy does not do fertilizations. Oh, my tractor's not running. That would help. Now can I turn it on? No, I can, so. Alright. And canola away. Of course, we're going to have the same issue here. We're not really going to be able to see anything. But, hopefully, oh, wasn't that nice? Isn't that just lovely? See, this one makes quite a difference. You can see very easily what's going on. I think, to be honest with you, if I'd known that it was going to be so hard to see anything with that other one, I would have probably just not put... well, I was going to say not put fertilizer in it, but to be honest with you, I didn't really have a choice. The bags were so close together, I actually thought I was backed into the seed one. And as soon as I hit the button, it started pumping in fertilizer. And you don't have an option to dump it. Now, I know there is a mod, but I'm not sure if it allows you... I think it allows you to turn the option to fertilize off on your seeders. So that might be something that would be considered handy here in the very near future. You can let me get all the way? We are more or less good. So I'm pretty sure that if we get a bit of a headland, we should be good on this field. Should be able to sick a hired worker on it. Whoops. Wrong one. Might have missed a wee speck there. Oh, so, the cable for my new solid-state drive, they actually arrived yesterday. Much earlier than they were supposed to, which is really cool by my count. Alright, so, now, let's see if we can't figure out a nice spot to stick you and become hired. Now I know that I think that's probably going to have to be it. We'll end up with a little bubble over there, but that should be okay. Let's see how you do. Yeah, that's alright. I'll fill in that little gap. See how they make out at the end. That won't be a bad strip. Ooh, are we gonna be enough? Ooh, just barely, eh? That's okay, I like this new thing, they actually back up again. Although, let's face it, if you had crop destruction on, yeah, okay, you're gonna screw this right from the start. Yes, yes, you are. So. Let's see how you make out here. Huh. You just have no idea where this field is, do you? You're gonna end up stopping right now. Oh boy. Alright, well. He doesn't seem to have any concept of where square to this field, unless I just started him so crooked that that's why he went that way the last time. But, wow. Isn't, what direction are you gonna pick this time? Seems to think that straight isn't quite the same in one direction as it is in another. Well, let's see here what happens when he gets to the end on his own. Okay. Are you gonna find some bizarre direction to go in now? Wow. I'm not doing this. This is the AI, but it's worth watching. Okay. Alright, he's gonna follow it this time. Okie dokie. Well, that was a lot of mucking about. For sure. Ooh, apparently that butter we've been making, that's worth good dineros. Which is nice to know. Alright, now you, miserable thing. Oh. I guess you can kind of see the difference, eh? Alright. I might be able to do this after all. And I don't think I'll need the... You can see the difference in the sunlight. You get down here in the shadow and she don't look so different, I'll tell you. Shut it off before we drag it into the circle. Yeah, we won't be able to get a hired worker to do this part of the grow, unfortunately. So, yeah, as I was saying, my SATA 3 cables came in yesterday, a week earlier than they were supposed to, which is really nice, because the drive itself came in the day before, or, yeah, I guess, 26th maybe it came in. So, yeah, I pulled my computer apart yesterday, I put the drive in. It's kind of freaky because the box for the drive all of the instructions all say that the cloning software, which is what you need to, in case you haven't done this before, which is what you use to copy your old drive onto the new one. If you don't want to do a, start with a fresh install of Windows, etc., etc., then you can simply take exactly what you have and, well, just as the name suggests, make an exact clone of it onto the new drive. Now, I bought a Crucial MX300, and they use Acronis cloning software. Now, like I say, right on the box the drive came in, it says, contains one drive, one spacer. Because they're thinner than a laptop's hard drive, if you mount them in a laptop and you don't want them to flop around, they actually come with a spacer. The drive itself and the serial code for Acronis. Well, there was a drive, there was a spacer, there was no serial code on either of the pieces of paper in the box. Had me worried. Now, luckily what they've done is, and if you do it the wrong way, you're kind of screwed. If you simply went to Acronis and downloaded it, it would come at a point. Helper F is blocked. Uh-oh. Where it would go, please enter the serial number. At which point you'd go, oh, alrighty. Oh my, look what you've done. Ah. They gave up completely. Alright. That's alright. That's alright. Let's see how you do. Now, what are you doing? It's like they have no bearing on the field. They take off in whatever direction you set them at. Alright. Having troubles with my hired workers is not good. Speak of the devil. So it was nonetheless a nerve-wracking experience. Although I've got to admit, it went incredibly smoothly. I guess what they've done is they probably got the serial number printed on the drive, right? Like, I mean, in the drive software. Yeah, because as soon as you connect, if you do it through Crucial and then /clone, it still goes to the Acronis page, but a different one than you'd find if you went just to Acronis. And never at any point asks you for a serial number. It simply brings up the installer, it all installs, and then brings up a thing saying, do you want to launch the program? And you go from there. And one thing that might catch people up, though, is it's when your computer shuts down the first time, you actually have to go and switch so that it'll boot to the Acronis software as opposed to simply booting back to your old hard drive. So, if you don't do that at the right time, it can become an exercise in frustration really quickly, because it'll just simply keep booting back up to your drive and wanting to run the Acronis software. So. Oh, that was great. Nice if he'd have backed up straight, considering I didn't turn it. Ugh. But when I did get it done, let me tell you guys, best upgrade you can do if you're still running a standard type of hard drive. Wow. Things are just so quick, so quick. And you notice it pretty much right across the board, you know. Things where you may have thought your graphics card was a little lacking, or, you know, might be a little shy on memory, or... yeah. Amazing how many of those bottlenecks were actually simply the read and write speeds on the drive. And Windows 10 is not a fan of mechanical drives as it is. It from what I understand, it's not really optimized for mechanical drives, in so much as it wants to you know, check different places on the drive at the same time for different things. And I have many times found the drive light on my computer to be pretty much locked on, and you go and look, and you know, you're getting 100% disk use from some service of Windows. So yeah, that would happen quite often. And when you're getting 100% disk use, well, as you may have guessed, that's all. So anything else that goes, okay, I need to read this or write that, it goes, well, wait your turn. Yeah. Now I haven't seen that. Now granted, I've only got a few hours in since I changed drives, but yeah, I have not seen that at all. I'm expecting a message to pop up here from our hard worker anytime. So I'm pretty sure. Oh. Really? You are going to allow it? Okay. Well, that's cool as heck. Fine. I had not thought this would work. Because what I'm going to need to do, yeah, is buzz a headland in here. So let's get rid of that. And let's get a headland to put into this field, shall we? Probably too wide would be the best. Man, that's a... Now, I know these cedars are supposed to be quick, but I think that's probably a little quicker than one should go. Oh, it wasn't down. Man. Well, I should have known. Oh yeah, of course this side's going to be way more awkward than the other side was. Oh boy. However, nice thing is I can actually use my tracks. There we go. Look, just like GPS, just follow the marker back. Perfect. Oh, I'm surprised the other helper hasn't popped up yet. Wonder what he's doing. Alright. Let's whip it around here and do that one more time. And we should be good. Right. With this one, you also want to put a little bit of a headland around that tree area there. So what we'll do when we get to the end is I'm just going to run a strip around the field and back to the beginning. And then we should be able to hit the old H and walk away. Yes, indeed. Now. It's not this tree, it's the one on that far corner. Tends to be a little bit wiggly once you get near it. It's just in that very spot that, just like that one, the other one got hung up on. Because these guys are pretty good at avoiding stuff, but if there's nothing directly in front of the tractor, it doesn't feel there's anything to avoid. So it will do things like, yeah, basically jackknife itself around. You can see how the cultivator runs in the opposite direction here. Yeah, it's because this is what I did with the other one, and then I let him go, and he did pretty much the entire field on his own, so very good. There we go. Now, of course, this is all going to finish this section of the field as well, which is nice. And done. So I'm really, really pleased with the performance. Long story short. And like I said, if you're still running at 7,200 spin, you might really want to consider moving up to SSD. Very, very simple with the cloning software that's there and all of that. It's just an absolutely brilliant way to do things. Onward, hired worker. Yes, no faffing about, no going in the wrong direction. Good for you. You, however, seem to feel that you're pretty much done. And you are pretty much done. However, we do, let's see, have one wee spot. Oh, man. That's still full. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. You guys are buying all this stuff, aren't you? Yes. No, 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 no. No. Low. Default, thank you. Oh, man. Ah, oh, you horrible buggers. How much of my money did you spend? Oh, lordy. Oh well. Entirely my fault. You think I would have checked that? And we still got that one section down at that other end, of course. Alright. Shut her off. On. Alright, well, let's go and get this last bit over here. And we will have a field of canola. Awesome. I understand I need this to make fuel. That's exactly what we're going to do. Even though it is a nice one to sell, of course, being a really good cash crop. But fuel's a pretty good cash crop, too. Zoink. Wow, I can't believe that. What a classic noob move. Alright. Okay. Excellent. Now, let's see. I'm thinking, I know barley. Yeah, barley produces more straw, doesn't it? In general. So I think we're gonna go barley. There we go. The barley. And awesome. We'll do, excuse me, a header around a field. Or a headland, I should say, a header. Yeah, I'm going to go out here in the field and do a header. That really wouldn't surprise me, you know. Alright. Barley me on, dude. Here we go. We haven't done any in-cab here, have we? We want to do some of that. There we go. Oh, look, Ma, we're using some seeds. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. How are we doing here? We're also drawing toward the end of the episode. So, been a day of planting. And I will have to continue with this. So. There we go. And around. Good, 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 good. There we go. Make sure you're actually planting the field and not just the tufts of hill beside it. I guess we're far enough out. We didn't snag that tree. Okay. How's it actually looking? Good, actually. Not bad. I don't really need a headland at the end here, so. Because this is actually our closest point to anything. And it's already done. Alrighty. Yeah, I think so. What I'm gonna do here. About there. Just let's have a quick look. Yep, that's just about where we want to be. So. Awesome. Now again, of course, we will have a section there to deal with, but that's okay. He may actually turn and go back inside. We'll have to see. But I think, guys, that's going to... let's go see what's happened to... Oh. Let's see, like I say, they're not too bad once you get them figured out on their fields. They're not too bad at all. Well, there you go. Oh, excuse me. Swallow bone tongue. Alright. I'm going to look into the picking up people's slurry things, because I think that was something that would benefit us. Okay, you had me worried there for a minute. Are you going to... No, you're not. Good. Look at that. How professional. Yeah. See if I need to take that pump and the trailer, or what the system is. And maybe we'll go do things like that next time, once we get these fields in. Of course, my next big event I'm looking forward to, as usual, the coming of the grass. But that's got to wait. Till then, though, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And ding the notification bell. Then you'll know when new stuff is posted, which is every single evening, a video or two. Alright, folks, take care of each other. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the benefits of my lightning fast drive. Ciao for now.